Well. It look like we got another one in here, man. In here with my boy, Trag the Great.
Triple D salute, man. Young Trash the Great, man.
What it do, fam?
What it do, man?
Tell the people what part of the city you from.
Oak Cliff, Texas, man.
Oak Cliff, Texas. What city is that, to be exact?
Man, Triple D, man. Dallas, Texas, man. Dollar Sign City, man. Diamond City, man. Dirty Dallas, man. However you want to call it, you know. That's where we from. Microphone City, man. Like my boy King Baza say, man.
Shit, let's get on down through there, man. Shit, where you go to school at?
Shit. Growing up, shit, I was a nomad. You know what that is. You know, I was always on the move, man. So I went to school. Shit, I went to Roger Q Mills, 1st to 3rd grade. Then I moved to Ennis. Went to Ennis schools. Came back to Dallas. Went to N.W. Harley, Zoom Walk. Went to VFW Durrell for like a week. And shit, I came back to Dallas, 99. Went to Roosevelt for a few weeks, then went to SOC. That's where I graduated from. Or well, at least till I, went to TYC or whatnot.
Oh, yeah? How old you were when you first went to TYC?
I went to TYC when I was, 16, 17?
That when you first jumped out the port?
Nah. I've been, shit. Man, I've been off the porch since I was born, shit. Man, I ain't even exaggerate when I say that. For real, like.
What you end up going down for?
Shit, guns. My first charge was a gun charge when I was 15. That was my first ever charge. Messed my whole scholarship up. Yeah.
All right, well, shit, take us through that day, man. How you end up getting caught up? What led you to going to TYC during that time?
I went to TYC for multiple shit, but that first gun case, I was actually in my house and shit. I had a gun and shit. And my little brothers and my sister, I guess they went under my pillow and found that hoe. Told my granty and shit. My granty got mad, kicked the nigga out the house. And like, I swear to God, like an hour or two later, I got caught that hoe at the train station. Bitch ass Dart Law, this like 99, 2000. Bitch ass Dart Laws was like, they walked up on me and a childhood homeboy owners and shit. And they was like, we got suspicion of 2 young dudes trying to break in a car at the train station. We like, man, huh? What the fuck? Is you serious? They like, yeah, we gonna need to search y'all. Them hoes searched the nigga, found that hoe. So I got jammed up, went to Long Star like a bitch. 30 days.
So that was your first offense. How many more times after that?
Just young wilding. I think a lot of my young wildiness was just trying to fit in with the wrong crowd. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of them folks that I was fucking with, I don't even fuck with them no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at that now. But back then I was just young and wild, trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you tell the youngsters if you seen a youngster out there headed down the path you was headed?
So I try to steer them the right way. Me personally, I try to give them some game. I do that from time to time, especially if it's a young that I take a liking to, and I see potential in like the cat seeing potential in me. Yeah.
What inspired you to start messing with the music?
I've been rapping, man. Well, to be honest, it's like in my bloodline, you know what I'm saying? Music comes from my family and shit, but I was rapping in elementary. I remember some of the people I went to school with at Roger Q Mills, like, man, that shit tight at a young age. So I always had been musically inclined, writing music, being inspired with my uncle that's doing time. He was doing like a 40 piece. He was fucking with RCA and Babyface and all them and shit coming up in the game till he got jammed up. Then my cousin them, Patty Geiger, man, she my grandpa is a twin. My mama daddy, he a twin. So, and his twin is my Uncle Howard Geiger. My Uncle Howard used to work for Interscope. So music always been there, So yeah, that's how this started.
How you get linked in with Bush and No Money?
Man, shout out to Bushy and shout out to Money Rose. I got out the feds in 2000. This the first Fed bit. I got out the feds in 2011, and I ain't know nothing about no Facebook or none of that whole ass shit. So when I came home, my cousin had hooked me a Facebook page up, and I was just going around the city, just freestyling, rapping and shit, fucking with everybody. And then somebody, I can't remember who it was, turned me on to Bushy. That's when he had the Triple D Music Shop in Motown, in the front door. So I used to always go up there and fuck with him. And Bushy was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you. But I was still kind of like half-ass in the streets, still trying to fuck with the music. So I feel like, and me and Bush had this conversation. He was like, shit, when I seen you taking it serious, that's when I, like, yeah, man, I'm gonna fuck with it, bro. So Bushy, him and Sister, I always been in my corner. I could say that, you know what I'm saying? I can call them. They man, shout out to Bushy on Money Road, Finesse Kenny, man. I missed the show Sunday because I was sick. And Bushy let me know, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? So I say that to say that's the type of love we got for each other, support and all that. And not just him though, but far as people that's known and respected for doing their music, them were like when I first came home, one of the first people. But I started out with Rap Race Records, Booger B and them. You know what I'm saying? I was 16, 17. As soon as I leave South Oak Cliff High, basketball practice, I'm going to the studio right there by Illinois Station, goddamn me, fucking with.
Shout out Booger B,
man. Shout out to the legendary Booger B, man, OG, Rap Race.
No,
you know
for
what I'm
real.
saying? That's family ties right there, no matter what. Yeah, him, Potty P, you know what I'm saying, 007, Zigzag on the motherfucking beats, bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The whole goddamn me, Big E. It's a Big E beat. Yeah, for real though. Been fucking with these folks.
Shout out Big
You know what
E.
I'm saying? They can vouch for it. I'll let then, you know what I'm saying? Once I stopped fucking with, I really didn't stop fucking with Bushy. I mean, not Bushy, but I really didn't stop fucking with Booger. But I just ended up, you know what I'm saying, when I was running with my circle, you know what I'm saying, one of my childhood partners, Bloodshot, you know what I'm saying, Drum King, y'all know him as Drum King. We used to always be in the West at Straight Drop, fucking with Lump. Cause Shot used to make beats for Lump and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we all be over there fucking around. And so, but we know that's another side story, you know what I'm saying, why that didn't take off, you know what I'm saying. But we went from fucking with Lump to coming over fucking with Go Hard Black and been fucking with Go Hard Black ever since.
Rest in peace, Endo.
Rest in peace to Endo, man. One of the, man, say, man, that nigga Endo was bad, bro. Y'all think Drum King bad. That nigga Endo was.
Shout out to my nigga Pimp Skinny, man.
Yeah, man, all of them, man, for real. G-Pat, everybody, Lil Flame, shout out to Lump, yeah, man. Everybody, man, shout out to him, man. Yeah, but other than that, So we started fucking with hard in like 2001. I've been over here ever since. To be honest, shit, Shot the one introduced me to hard though. And I remember because everybody was coming over here that I fucked with, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know it, so I was like the last one. And so I remember we was in this bitch, this for the studio set up like it is. This the second studio actually. The first one was just as better as this hoe, you know what I'm saying? But when we first started out, we were just rapping in the front and shit. And I remember, it's like my third day coming over here. And Hard came in and giving us that go hard speech. Man, forget all this rapping for free and, you know what I'm saying, freestyling. Let's make some music. That's what y'all want to do. Shit, I'm young, hungry, young. Really ain't got no experience, so shit, that motivated me. Let's get it in. And I remember being over here the first time, you know what I'm saying? And especially after I got out of TYC, we were recording. And I that's when I knew I really had something because everybody that came over here while Shaw was recording me. Man, who the fuck is that? I ain't going in. So that's when I knew then that I had it. But what really stood out to me, it was this dude named Dollar Bill. I don't know where he at now. I don't know if Hard still talk to him or not, but he had some type of motion back in the day. Came over here, we was all out here chilling. And I remember going in the backyard and Dollar Bill came out there and he hollered at me. He was like, say, man, he say that song right there? Say, y'all need to be pushing that. He say, man, you really got something. You need to be gone doing it. And even though, you know what I'm saying, people used to tell me that shit, I'd be like, yeah, all right. I just never did have the full confidence to just really go in. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really get that till I went to the feds though. When I was up there in the Midwest and I rocked that whole motherfucking laundry room, that's when I knew, oh yeah, I'm finna come home and I'm finna go and make this shit happen cause, you know, shit, them East Coast and Midwest dudes, you know how they feel about Southern rappers, you know what I mean? So, for them, that's real. I really got myself groomed up with the metaphors and punchlines, the outlandish punchlines and metaphors is because them Ohio dudes, New York dudes, you know what I'm saying, Illinois dudes, Chicago dudes, St. Louis dudes, they kind of groomed me into that, you know what I'm saying, that real hip hop. I'm not saying Southern ain't got real hip hop, but I'm talking about how they look at it. I'm giving you their point of view for how they look at it. That's when I knew like I was ready. So when I came back home to the South, shit, it was like I'm ready for the world. So I remember I end up getting jammed up again on drug cases and shit. You know what I'm saying? And fucking with Plano, they tried to set me up. Of course, I beat the case though, cause you can't trap nobody on no case. So they were trying to hit me with an overdose victim and send me to jail forever. But the judge, I got Judge Barbara Lynn in the Fed, same judge John Wiley Price got. So when she told him she ain't basing her judgment off the overdose victim, I knew I was finna walk up out that hoe, but I wasn't the reason why he overdosed though. So that was another blessing, but that's when I knew then, like, damn, bro, I gotta kind of like slow my roll a little bit. I either need to choose what I'm gonna do. So I ended up going back to the feds. I came home 2 years later. That's when I started going live, going everywhere, and I met this dude from West Virginia named Ricardo. He fucked with BMF and them and shit. But I was fucking with, my celly was from BMF after St. Louis branch when I was in the feds. So I was familiar with him and shit. So that's how I linked up with Ricardo when I got out. And I met that nigga through Shot. We all were linked up together. And that's when I first got the field. My nigga Shot took me to and he in there. He would have told me. He took me to some strip club. I want to say Club Onyx. Before he did that 8 years, they had all of them took me out. A recorder like, man, I fuck with you, man. I like your flow and shit. I want to try to manage you and shit. That's how that went out. So I did this though, man. Get that worked out. I'm finna go fly to West Virginia, and then we finna fly to Detroit. We gonna ink the shit. Man, the same day I'm finna leave, I get the bus ticket and everything. Laws pulled me over 50 deep. Said I did an armed robbery. I swear to God. Fucked my whole deal off. Yeah. And then to 3 weeks later for them hoes to no bill of shit in court. So I just feel like it wasn't my time then, you know what I'm saying? I had to go through a little more stuff, you know what I'm saying? In which I did. I ended up going to the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? On some bullshit, you know, and came home in 2018. I told everybody when I come home, this is what it's gonna be. And I came home 2018, 2019, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I met up with Wise Management, got the management deal, and it was on from there, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that went.
So what was the next move after that?
After I stopped messing with Wise, because I seen that they did a lot for me, but I seen a lot of stuff they were doing, I seen that I was doing it myself. So if I can remember, I really can't. I can't remember how they had a Leo bash, and everybody's supposed to be in there. Bushel, Monroe, everybody, the whole city. And I ended up going that Friday. It was a whole weekend. Trio Will and them was having that Savage Life all in, Savage Life affiliates. And I get there. That's when I meet Pharaoh Bid 3 times. I met Trio Will. I met UGK and UGK affiliates and all in. And so the DJs and all that. And so I remember being there, and Trio Will made me the man of the hour. I swear to God, on everything I love. And that's when I got locked in and did my little show. So Hoover, that's when I met the manager I had that just died. Long live my nigga Hoover Texarkana, man. Good brother, man. Fuck with a nigga real strong. So we locked in. At first it was just like, yeah, this is what we gonna do. But after, fucking with a nigga, shit, he like, shit, you like my little brother now. So that's how we got locked in real strong. That's how I ended up doing the show with the Rez, the Sean, and meeting Finesse and all them, all that type of stuff. Matter of fact, I was the first, when Finesse first got out, I was the first one to post that he was gonna be at headquarters 2 weeks before everybody else started posting it. Real talk, no cap. And because of Hoover, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I regret that my nigga gone is that I didn't take the full-fledged opportunities of going out of town. I either do shows that was close by Dallas or outside of Dallas or Arkansas or shit like that. I never went to Mississippi with them. I never went all the other places with them. I either went doing them by myself, like the show I did in North Carolina. I ended up doing all that by myself. You know what I'm saying? The show with the Yin Yang twins, all that, you know what I mean? I ended up going to Atlanta and doing all that myself. So that's one thing I do regret, like not going on those, you know what I'm saying, shows with them and shit, you know what I mean? But throughout the whole time I was fucking with them, everything was real though. Same thing with Webby Brothers, shit, Derek for real, shit. When I first met him, we hit it off. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
Where was you at and what was you doing
When I met Weber, brother?
when you first got the news about your manager?
Oh shit! I was at the studio, and I had supposed to went to the New Year's Eve bash with Bush and them, and then Big Show and all, and Big Homie Show and all, and I was supposed to been there. But Hoover was in the hospital, and we didn't even know. Matter of fact, I still got the message from the last time I talked to him. And it was like a couple of days before he had got in the hospital. And he died right around the first, or a little bit after the first. So when that shit happened, that shit kind of fucked me up, though. You know what I'm saying? So.
Took it pretty hard.
Yeah, I took it hard, bro. I took it hard. Shit, I still take it hard. Shit. Anytime you lose somebody you love and fuck with, I always take that hard. Just like long live my nigga Dre. And you gotta understand, Dre died 2 weeks before Hoover died. And I was the one had to break the news. So dealing with 2 losses like that with motherfuckers you fuck with, yeah, that shit hurt. On top of the personal shit that a nigga going through, fighting cases and losing money and study having to deal with this bitch ass car in and out the shop and broke shoulder and just going through the wilderness, man. It's called trial and tribulation, man. You know what I'm saying? But I realized only the strong survive. I had to tap into myself. Either I'm gonna make it or either I'm gonna give up. I'm not the type to give up. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see me back. You know what I'm saying? Back in good graces, man. Cause strong mind, strong will, man. That's the only way you gonna make it. You gotta want to.
So what you got coming for the people,
man? Headlock, yeah, I got the game in it. You know what I'm saying? About to get ready to drop the I'm a Household Name mixtape. I apologize for everybody. It's been overdue. But I'm finna drop that, and I'm gonna drop something right after that. I'm gonna just drop back to back, at least 3 mixtapes back to back before I even drop part 2. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working. We working. We definitely working. And I apologize for the delays, though. For real, I know I've been slipping. You know what I mean? And but the focus back though. So you already know what's finna come.
Shit, you got anybody you want to give a shout out to, man?
First and foremost, I want to shout out to the creator of all spirits first and foremost, man. I'll pray to go to God for allowing me his grace and his favor back on my life again and put me back in position. Want to shout out to all my loved ones that stayed down, stayed supportive, didn't give up on me. Just understood, like, man, my boy going through something right now. That's go for family, friends. It don't matter. I had a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, that really stayed down. I appreciate that. Shout out to Dohor Black. Shout out to my cousin Bowleg. Shout out to Bush Your Money Rose. Shout out to long live my nigga Hoover. Shout out to the best producer in Dallas, in my eyes. I am Drum King for making me them badass beats. Shout out to all the legends in the hood, man. Every legendary nigga in the city, man, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta shout myself out, man. You always gotta, put yourself in a position to make yourself feel good, man. Shout out to Man, StreetMadeTV. Shout out to Fetty Bags. Shout out to all the Dallas artists that fuck with me and they know I fuck with them. Shout out to all the DJs that know I fuck with them. And shout out to all the promoters, man, especially my promoters, man. EMD, my nigga 469, J King, Denver Road, all y'all, man. All the Savage Life connections. Shout out to Webby. Shout out to his brother. Shout out to Tony Snow. Shout out to the whole UGK. Everybody I'm affiliated with. Shout out to them, man.
And there you have it, man. Been another one with StreetMadeTV. Trade the Great. We out.
StreetMadeTV.